Hey YouTube, hope everybody is doing well. I am Dion Divine. I'm coming to you with my very first video, and going by the title, you pretty much know what I'm about to talk about. Yeah, I left religion. I left about 2 years ago. Not that I woke up one morning and said, hey, I'm not going to church anymore. Hey, I don't believe in this stuff. No, it didn't happen that way. I had no intentions of leaving. I had no intentions of even researching the origins of the Bible. Had no intentions. I set out to discover, to research, to find out, to educate myself on Black history. I wanted to know more about my people. Um, what happened before slavery? What were my people doing before slavery? That's what I set out to research. And while doing that, I uncovered some information regarding the origins of the Bible. And with that information that I uncovered, it led me to research even further because I didn't want that information to be true. Because that went against everything that I believed, everything that I had been taught. And so, yes, I began to research even further, only to find out that everything that I was looking up, everything that I cross referenced, it was true. The Bible is man made, it is a tool of suppression to oppress the people. And so, even in those beginning stages of waking up and finding out that I've been living a lie, that I was taught a lie, I prayed. I did some fasting because I just couldn't wrap my mind around the whole thing not being true. That was the hardest pill I had to swallow. And yes, I had to deal with it. And so I told myself it's either I'm going to deal with facts or faith. And in order to believe in the Bible and the stories and the scriptures, you got to have faith. Fact doesn't matter. It's all about faith. And I didn't want to live the lie any longer. So I made the choice to walk away. And that's what I did. And even in my decision to walk away, it was hard for me because people, family, some friends that I thought truly believed in me, that would have my back, they didn't. And see, in the beginning stages, I had to detach from everything. For months, all I did was work, take care of my family. No outside influence, no social media. I didn't take phone calls. I didn't return texts. I didn't do any of that because it was a stage or a period of trying to redefine and make sense of the information that I had came across. And so, like I said, I had to isolate myself. And in that time, I discovered like so that I am so much more, so much more. And even with the Bible, in order to be a believer, logic, reason, common sense, all that goes out the door. You can't have any of that. You just have to have faith. And so now I'm asking the questions that I should have been asking before, but I didn't know. I was under the spell. I was asleep. So now I'm asking different questions. Who am I? What should I be doing? And now looking back, even the Bible itself To be a woman, it brings shame to the woman, makes you almost shame to be who you were destined to be. And I say that to say, in the Bible, the woman having a cycle is a curse. It's a disadvantage. But I'm here to tell anybody that's watching, it's a blessing to have a cycle, the ability to be able to give life. But the Bible say that we are unclean, that we were cursed from the garden, that we were cursed with a cycle. But to be able to give life is the best gift that a woman can have. But the Bible say that we should be ashamed, that we're unclean, that we're beneath the man, that we always in the shadow of the man. And in the Bible, how they conquer the different lands, the different territories, and God said, take for yourself the women, take them as wives. So yeah, in the Bible doesn't have a place for the woman. We are less than. And so that I couldn't get with. Even the whole Adam and Eve story, I couldn't get with that. So many different artifacts and human remains have been found in Ethiopia that dates back millions of years. So yeah, the whole Adam and Eve thing, I just, nah, I can't get with that. And even when I came to the point to share with those select few my views and my newfound information, I was outcast simply because they didn't understand. And most people, what they don't understand, they fear or they tend to shy away from. So that in turn, they left me isolated. I'm talking about 16, 17 years friendships. Now I'm isolated because I'm off on the deep end. I believe some old crazy stuff. I'm going to hell. I don't believe. And that's another thing that I can't get with. The whole heaven and hell thing. Now I understand as far as duality. You can't have up without down. You can't have in without out. You can't have right without wrong. And so with that being said, we all have the capability of doing right as well as doing wrong. We have those choices within us. And so heaven and hell, you have people that live in different parts of this world that were introduced to different religions. And so you mean to tell me they going to hell because they believe something different? Not that they're living their lives in a manner of doing wrong. Some of these people are living upright, righteous lives, but you telling me that they going to hell because they don't believe? I can't get with that. I can't. And then on the same token, you have people that have professed Christ that said it they believe, yet they living their lives any kind of way. And the preachers and ministers stand up in a pulpit and tell them that they gonna make it in. Simply because they confessed and said they believe in Christ, but not looking at the behaviors the ongoing behaviors that they demonstrate daily, partake in daily, but they still gonna make it in. I couldn't get with that. I couldn't. And even in my beginning stages, like I said, I pleaded. God, just give me a sign, give me an answer, just something. Because I didn't want to leave religion, but I heard nothing. I didn't get a sign. And yes, I was a very active member in my church. My whole family, we were active participants. Going every Sunday, Bible studies, whatever was going on at the church, we were there. One service, two service, however many services, we were there. So yes, we were very active. This was our life. This is how we wanted to raise our kids. Only to discover it's not true. And so, fam, if any of you guys have gone through any of this, tell me what your experience was like. How did you deal with it when you woke up, came to the conclusion that Christianity wasn't for you? Tell me, how did you go about it? I would like to know. If you can, just comment down below. Let me know. And even the Christian community, when we were active participants, there was so much love, they say, that they had for me and my family. But once we stopped going, I don't see that love. You see, I live in a small community. So everybody know everybody. Everybody see everybody. So when I see them out, I don't get that love. I don't get that godly Christian love. That sister love. I don't get, hey, Sister William, how you doing? No, I don't get that anymore. They barely throw their hand up. They barely make eye contact. And see, that's another thing. Christianity causes a lot of division. Because if you don't believe the way that they believe, then they can't fellowship with you. Because you're not going in the same direction. Just a whole lot of division. So yeah, I'm just going to keep this video short. I just want to let you guys know that I no longer believe in Christianity. And yes, I would like to know what your experiences were. How did you go about it in the beginning? And so, yeah, not to keep this video that long. There will be more videos to come. Some on Christianity, some just on life itself. And so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and yes, I would love to know your thoughts. And until we talk again, I just like to say peace and prosperity to each of you. Love you. Peace.